Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his cabinet are kicking off a three-day cabinet retreat in Hamilton, Ontario today. The strategy session follows a week of cross-country travel in which Trudeau focused on boosting Canada's competitiveness in the clean tech sector. And it comes as many Canadians are feeling the strain of high inflation. Senior Liberals are expected to use the retreat to outline policy priorities ahead of next week's return to the House of Commons. CTV's Ottawa Bureau Chief Joyce Napier joins us now from Hamilton, Ontario with the very latest. Good morning to you, Joyce. So what's expected to be on the agenda today?
Well, good morning to you, Lois. As you can see, I'm actually at the Hamilton Airport where we expect the Transport Minister to make an announcement here. Now, this is typical of a cabinet retreat. The cabinet ministers descend upon a town and make a whole bunch of announcements. So at 9:30, we've got a first announcement by the Transport Minister to improve, the airport of Hamilton. We also have an announcement by the Justice Minister on troubled youths, and the Prime Minister will be coming here later on this morning to go to a restaurant and possibly make an announcement there as well. This before the cabinet meets. They start meeting this afternoon. They're trickling in already this morning, ministers from all over the country. So what we expect is a first session this afternoon. After 5:30, the cabinet will meet. I mean, they've got a lot on the table, affordability being, probably their top priority, along with health care. Now, you heard, Lois, that last week the minister said, the health minister said, we're getting close to a deal with the provinces. We know that the provinces want the federal government to increase those healthcare transfers, those health transfers to the provinces. There's been a long-standing, wrestling match between Ottawa and the provinces, but they seem to be reaching a deal now. So that also will be discussed because we're talking about billions and billions of dollars there. The cabinet preparing for the new session of Parliament, Parliament coming back next week. At a time when Canadians are struggling, there's inflation, cost of living issues, and the Bank of Canada probably increasing the interest rates this week on Wednesday. So, all this and more that the cabinet will be discussing for 3 days here in Hamilton.
And Joyce, meantime, the Liberals are under pressure from the NDP. The NDP caucus met last week. Let's talk about their deal with the Liberals and where that stands right now.
Well, where that stands is that Jagmeet Singh was talking tough last week at the caucus. He had his caucus in Ottawa. The NDP caucus met obviously ahead of the reopening of the parliamentary session, saying, our deal, our deal will stand, but the NDP is demanding, a pharmacare deal by the end of this year, or at least a skeleton of that deal by the end of this year. Again, we're talking, Lois, billions and billions of dollars at a time when the governor of the Bank of Canada, who's fighting inflation with the increases of the rates, is sort of signaling to politicians to tone down on the spending. That will be also a conversation that they will have to have. How do you manage that? How do you manage the deal that they have in Parliament with the NDP, and at the same time cut down on government spending when we know that they will be spending billions of dollars on these transfers of health to the provinces. So that will be one of the challenges that they'll be facing in this 3-day retreat here in Hamilton.
All right, CTV's Joyce Napier joining us from Hamilton with this. Thanks so much.